All right, let's try this. Take 2 as my wheels spin. January 28th, 2019. I kind of have fun doing that. All right, so I was trying to say that big challenges personally over the weekend, in that I always kind of shut down when I'm in a social environment, and I made a commitment to myself that I would be working on that and try to break through that challenge that I have when I was NAMM. And I'm very proud of myself. I actually did a very good job of doing that, and met many people, many startups, and executed on the plan that I had to meet startups and introduce the conservatory to them, introduce the composer clubs to them, and look at the options for having some kind of relationship longer term and how we can help each other out. So very happy with what I did. Actually opened up and made some things happen. So very, very pleased with that. On those same lines, other things going on musically. No music. I didn't write anything this weekend, but I'm very inspired by some of the things I saw at NAMM. I'm very anxious to be able to get into some of the sounds that I saw, or some of the virtual instruments, and start working with some of the virtual instruments that I saw at the convention. Very, very happy with what I was seeing with East West. They really seem to have their stuff together and care about the users. Not so much on some of the other ones. They were rather entitled. I don't know. They just really didn't feel like they cared much about the people. They just wanted to get the money from them and show off how cool they were. Not my kind of group, especially when you consider 90% of the sounds sound very similar, and it's really the artists that are using those sounds that end up making them valuable, not just the sounds themselves. So anyway, again, very interested in working with those. Hopefully we'll be getting into that this week. But on the conservatory and on the Ioniate front, challenge working there. The Ioniate side, the composer list, the composer awareness, I spent, as I mentioned, a lot of time in NAMM getting that out there, but then afterwards worked on the playlist. And I'm seeing a significant number of people, for me significant anyway, 10 to 20 people each week, being interested in joining one of the different lists and contributing to the conversations going on there, and then getting their music put out because of their participation on those lists. So the idea of building community first is working. I'm very happy with it, and I'm going to see what happens over the course of the next few months. And every time I do it, I get lots of thanks, and I see lots of people engaging with it, at least from the point of view of joining the groups and getting their stuff out there. So I think I'm 6 to 9 months away from something pretty big happening with that list, and we'll see what happens from there. And then on the composer, or the conservatory front, Deanna and I released the list of the pieces that won the conservatory's Flute Studio Composer Challenge. And I must say it was one of the most, fulfilling things that I've done in the past year, 2 years, 3 years, especially from a musical point of view, and getting these pieces in and working with Deanna, working with the other judges, working with Samantha to review them, working with the composers. Just an amazing experience. Very happy to have had the opportunity to do this. Looking forward to sponsoring many more composition opportunities, and then also looking forward to the next stage of this particular composition challenge, and that is having the students perform them. There's going to be some pieces that are going to be very, very, very challenging for the students, and some that are not so much. There's going to be some pieces that are going to be extremely challenging for the audience, and then some that'll be very entertaining. So overall, I think it'll be a very good program, but it's going to take some work and some excitement to be able to pull it off. The good news is I think Samantha is right there for the excitement, and she's willing to do the work. And I think it's going to be a very good social experience for her to be able to engage with composers and actually get their 2 cents on what a piece is about and how they envisioned it being performed and how they envisioned it or heard it. I don't know how you would call that. But I think it's going to be extremely good for her. So, overall, a very good, productive, moving it forward weekend. I'm very happy with where I'm at, and I really do look forward to the next few weeks as the composer club stuff continues to evolve and as the performances really begin. So, plenty more challenges coming, personal, business, and looking forward to making that all happen and keeping everybody engaged in it. All right, so here's the tagline, shall we see it? So, something along, again, the lines of, you're not alone, blah, 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 blah. Again, at Ione, we are here to uncover opportunities and help the artists on their way to making it major. Uncovering opportunities for artists as they work to make it major. Something like that. Got to get that in there. All right, and then my little tagline. Remember, when driving on the back roads in Corona with a stuffy nose and cars in front of you, if this, then that, always pay attention to the road, and remember, there's no stopping anytime. Even in your life, there's no stopping anytime. Always moving forward.